welcome to episode 52 of the Nothing to Play podcast, a mediocre podcast about video game, movies, and being drafted. As always, it's your boy, Just in Time Carter. And you know what? It's 2024. It's a brand new year. And we have, a special thing. We're doing the first annual Spoilers Among Us video game draft. And, Brandon, who's out of the loop, didn't want to participate. That's fine. He has his new Renaissance Discord. He doesn't give two shits about us anymore. But I have Tanner Koch.
You said my name right for the first time ever
I did. It's
a
new year, and it's the correct name. I know. It's a twist. And then we have Maddie Martin.
Hi.
And Troy Smith.
New year, same me. Let's go.
Yep. All right. So, Matt, walk us through what we're doing for this video game draft, because I know in the Discord there's been a lot of rules flying around, but let's, for the listeners at home, concrete us with what we're actually doing.
So I have no idea what a football draft is. Let's just start off with that. But I hear that this is what this is like.
And just for the watchers and listeners, he means a fantasy draft, not a football draft, like an actual.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what the fuck
Whatever.
it's called,
Yeah,
Tanner.
sure.
Neither do the listeners. All two of them. Anyway, so the way this is going to work, we all created made-up publisher companies, and we're going to draft some games that are going to come out. We're drafting 6 of them, and those we're going to go round robin. I think Troy called it what was the
Snake draft?
Snake draft. Yeah,
snake drafting.
For listeners, I actually participate in 3 football drafts and a basketball fantasy league. So I will chime in when things
nerd.
are similar.
What a Chad.
Yeah, I'm the eye of the Oop, obviously.
Yeah, I was picked last during flag football, right behind the Russian kid. So
Justin could have been a flag.
yeah, that they did call me that back in middle school, but.
Anyway, we're gonna draft some games, and we're gonna get scored based off of, once the game releases, how good the game does review wise. We're gonna have 6 of those choices. Some of them we have special slots for, where they have to be. We have 4 of them that have to be new game franchises, so games that have never had a sequel or a prequel or anything along the lines. And then we have 1 slot that is for remakes, remasters, director cuts, and expansions. And other than that, you don't get any more remakes or anything. You can only do 1. And we also have 2 counter pick slots. One of them we're going to do during the draft, and one we can do during the year. The counter pick is basically, you look at somebody else's list and you're like, that game's going to fucking suck. And if it does fucking suck, then you get scored good based off of it.
All right.
I have a question, as this was brought up a lot in the chat, and I don't know where we landed. The flat slot, does that count DLC?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the scoring for the DLC, does that incorporate the original score or not?
No.
I originally thought it did, and I thought that I got some sort of notification when I was first setting it up, but I went and checked both the site that it uses for scoring, which I think is called OpenCritic, and I checked the DLC for Cyberpunk and the original game for Cyberpunk, and they have individual scores. So
I have some questions as well.
Uh-huh.
We're only drafting like half of our games today.
Yes.
So do they have to be of a specific category? Or like, are we doing like 3 regulars, 2 new games, 1 flex?
It could be whatever you want. So whenever we're just doing this starting draft, you could do whatever you want. If you want to fill up a lot of your regular slots to begin with, cool. If you want to use some of your special slots, you can.
I have another question.
Sure.
Why are we only doing 6 today and not like the whole thing today?
because there's going to be games that aren't announced throughout the year. So we're going to, whenever we get to E3 time, we'll probably do like some, you can do bidding on
E3.
the games that you haven't picked up.
All right, but theoretically, if I wanted to, like when the draft's over, I just immediately pick my other 6.
Hypothetically, yeah, you can, but those are going to be all bids, and we only have $100. So
yeah, all right.
How does the bidding work? Are we somehow alerted if somebody's trying to buy a game?
I believe we are alerted, but it's secret as to what's going on, like who's doing the bidding.
If it is like sports fantasy, what happens is like there's a time limit, like let's say a week.
It is like that.
If I put in like, say I want, I don't know, Elden Ring DLC, I put in $20 because I think it's worth $20. I have no idea if anyone else has put in money, how much money they have put in, and like so at the end of that week, if Tanner put in $19, nothing happens for him. He heaps all of his money. $20 is taken out of me, and I now have the game on my list.
And if you went to go do that tomorrow, it would let us know that we have a week to also bid on this game.
I mean, that's where it could be different. Like, the thing is, for sports, it's every week you get points. This is a one-time thing, so I don't know. That's on Matt. Also, if money counts for our draft itself, that everyone knows. So like say there's a timer that's like 20 minutes, and I put $1 on a game, everyone and put in money, and then when that timer is up, boom, it also goes. So it depends on. Oh, Matt put in the rules.
I did. I went and searched the FAQ, which the site has an extensive FAQ, and it looks like it's pretty much what you're saying, Troy.
Justin will edit out this long silence while we all read.
Yeah, that's fine.
The host can also read.
All right, so yeah, Saturday evening at 8 p.m. is when everything.
So we still don't know if we're notified or not if somebody's trying to bid on a game.
I don't think you will. Like if it's like fantasy football, come Saturday, there will be like a notification that's like, hey, these are the ones that have won.
So if you got your eyes set on something, do it soon.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah. Or it's really fun when like say Matt like E3 like he mentioned E3 comes out, it's announced, and we all know we're gonna bid like the day E3 happens, and then just wait and see who actually won.
E3 is dead. So
well, you know what I mean.
That will never.
Yeah. There's still gonna be. We're still gonna have like the same kind of general like. First week of June, where
Summer Games Fest.
It was the bi-quarterly Jeff Keighley 3-hour ad slot, baby. One in the summer and one in the winter.
We apparently also have the option to do a public bidding system, which would allow us to kind of see who's bidding for what. If we still wanted to do that, I can set that up before we hit.
I really don't care. I was just trying to clarify.
I like secret bids.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, then I can snipe shit.
Yeah, it's really satisfying and disheartening when that Saturday comes and you like, I threw $20 down and this motherfucker threw down like 21 and he beat me, Or you see people like throw down $60 on something and you're like, damn, that was too rich for my blood.
Dude, speaking of money, we each are also putting in $25 real dollars into the draft. And
I thought this was the Magic Minds.
No, dude, we're 15 minutes in, bro. Like I can't be putting in.
You didn't need to tell them that. There's only 4 of us.
But yes, we're each putting in $25 to make $100 for the winner of the first annual video game draft.
We're gonna wait a whole year to find out who's getting that large sum prize.
Yeah, we're really breaking the bank on this initial go of this.
It's not too late to up the total, guys. Live on the air.
I'm hitting start draft.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna start.
Are we supposed to be on a certain page?
Probably have to go on the site.
I'm on the site.
I'm also on the site.
All right.
We're gonna hit refresh.
I clicked the thing.
So it has started officially.
Yep. And it is Tanner up first.
Fuck. How much time do I have on these picks?
Well,
Wait,
if we don't want this to last forever, like, our typical episodes with more than one person.
How do you pick? Like,
Yeah.
It's I can show my watch list here. Okay, fuck. Whoa, I didn't want the first pick. That's too much pressure. Okay. I'm going to. All right. This is dumb. Whatever. I drafted. Oh, does it show you?
It should. Oh, you picked Hades.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
very smart. Very smart.
probably my most anticipated Hades 2, but I don't know. The way this site is showing it says that it might not release. So it was probably a stupid thing to use the first pick on. I wasn't
But if
expecting
it releases, though,
yeah.
definitely getting good scores.
Already starting off with a gamble here. So
Is
I should
there
have
a
taken a safer pick.
Is there a timer for you guys?
I don't think so.
I didn't see one, and that's why I was asking. I was like, but I also because we insisted on recording this, I decided to try to be fast about it.
okay, it says I'm next.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on right now.
All right, I get to pick. Also, I feel like now is also a good time to mention I am Super Funner Games. That is my fun game that I picked.
Man, I already hate myself for that pick, man.
And I drafted Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
I wish I could be shocked by
Yeah.
that revelation.
I wanted to snipe it from you.
I know you did, and that's why initially it wasn't going to be something I wanted to pick first, but I knew I had to. Otherwise, it was going to be taken.
Yeah, and man. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I knew that shit was coming.
I
Like,
considered it. And he's gonna get points really fast too. It's like 2 minutes.
I mean,
away.
I figure if it hadn't been picked by the time it got to me, I was totally
so,
doing
show my.
it was
watch
between
list.
that and Hades 2 for me. And I'm dumb, man. I hate myself already.
So it says like Hades 2. I can still select it.
Can you? That doesn't
If
seem
I
right.
if I do this, like, can we somehow like fix it? I don't know. I guess let's just not do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm just not gonna mess with it. I'm making a decision.
a
A
decision.
decision.
Wait, how do I selected something, but nothing happened.
Did you select draft? Because you have to click
then
the
another
draft
window
button.
opens and then you hit.
Yeah, so I
confirm
selected draft, and it brought up like available games, and then I went to my watch list, and then I picked. I'm picking my flex, which is Last of Us 2 remastered.
Oh, I see.
But I don't know, like, it doesn't do anything then. Like, is there another button I need to press?
It should be up at the top whenever you go in.
Yeah, I just hit select. There was like a blue select button, and then
Yeah.
it took me to another screen, and it showed the game, and then there was a big draft
Yeah.
this game button, and then
Yeah.
I had to click that.
Oh, I can't pick this because it's not linked to OpenCredit.
Bum bum bum.
Oh man.
That's ridiculous.
Alright.
That
Let
doesn't
me.
make any sense.
Yeah, why would it be available for me to pay?
I'll check it as soon as it gets to me real quick. I could override game eligibility if you really want to do that.
No, the thing is, I'm actually having trouble with another game now too. Yeah, it's not letting me. I mean, I'm always the one where there's issues. So I apologize.
Dude, it
I
never
literally-
going into 2024.
I've
some
literally
things
never
change.
once had things go smoothly.
And if it's a snake draft, then Troy's going to do 2 picks in a row.
Oh,
right
he will.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
If I can.
It
you
says
know.
that it's available.
Troy
I
can't
don't
even
know
do
why.
one
Yeah.
pick in a row right
Dude,
now.
for real, I'm trying right now. It's like wait, so there's a button, right? So you go in and it says like select a draft game.
Yep,
and
and that's at the
then-
top, right?
Yeah, and then it's I have a list of available games.
Yes.
next to it is a blue button that says select.
Yes.
I select. And then it brings me to like game name, search game, like draft game. Like it doesn't like it says selected game is Last of Us Part 2 remastered, but then I can't like do anything with it. I almost want to like share my screen. I'm the one that came in here like I fucking draft all the time. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You really talked yourself up, and then now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you getting that second window when you click the button?
Oh wait.
Oh, so all right, yeah, I got it now.
Yep, drafted the game. Last of Us
Wait.
Part 2.
I have drafted the game now.
And now you get to go
Still
again.
your turn.
Yes. Bold second choice. By
Whoa! He
Bold
did it.
second choice.
He
I
did
did
it.
it just to do it.
I
did it just to do it.
Oh man, Hollow Knight Silk Song off the table. Matt
Is-
wearing his Hollow Knight shirt in shambles right now.
It's okay.
And the thing is,
'cause
I
it's
was
not coming
last.
out this year.
That's the gamble. That's the risk. It will be 100 points, but
Yeah. I was surprised that Matt didn't use his first pick on that.
I wanted a sure thing.
Oh, he doesn't believe it's coming out.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
No,
counters.
it's
yeah,
not
the
real.
thing is, yeah, you can counter my pick.
Persona 3 Reloaded.
That is the pick.
Okay, so Matt just picked Persona 3 Reload for Flex. So now at this point, the three of you guys already have your Flex slot filled. So I get my pick of the litter of the Flex content.
You sure do.
Yeah,
So I don't
but-
even need to use that right now. I can save and pick something like towards the end of the draft. Or I don't even need to draft anything at all. I can
Ooh,
bid something
Hellblade.
afterwards.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Once the game comes out, though, like, is it when the game comes out, or is it like the first reviews? Like, when exactly are the points tallied, and when can you not pick it anymore?
You would not be able to drop it as soon as the game comes out, and then the reviews are going to start coming in. You know, Open Critic is mostly just the higher reviewers. They're not like little A and B
Yeah.
reviewers, kind of
Well-
like Metacritic totals.
I just want to make sure people can't like let's say, for example, I don't know, fucking let's say Hades 2 wasn't picked by anyone, and then the credits start coming through and it's like 10 10 10, but the game isn't out yet. Could somebody have grabbed it, or like the moment the first review happens, it's no
I
longer
want to say it's
eligible?
whenever the first review happens or the game gets released. It's
Right.
one of the two. I don't think you can snipe it up after all that stuff happens.
Yeah.
All right, and then now. Oh,
TZ Money?
TZ Money.
I went with a popular one from the recent showcase. It
Rise
comes
of
out
Yeah,
soon.
they look
Ronin.
cool.
All
I'm
right.
most nervous about the new game franchises, so I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why I put a lot of them on there, because I felt like that's fun.
Yeah, that's honestly the new game franchise is way better. It's like Hellblade 2. There's no way that's not gonna score high. Like, even if it's a shit game, people are gonna love it.
It's a lot more gamble.
Oh my god!
for the
I
new
get to pick
franchise.
twice. Okay.
Yeah, you're over here fucking hitting your little EpiPen.
So it should be known now. That's what a snake draft is.
No, I'm
order
just not
points
used to the
first.
person who was number one getting double picks, but I must be confusing it with a different.
Well, it's technically you're getting pick 8 and 9. You know, you haven't picked. You got 1 and then 8.
okay.
You know.
Man, I didn't do a great job of building my list because now so many of the games are already taken.
I've got a bunch of weird wild cards, so we'll see where we go.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get those backups.
Right, rolling the dice again on
Oh,
the Elden Ring.
Oh, you
DLC.
I mean,
son of a
How is
bitch!
that rolling the dice? That's like
there's a chance
guaranteed.
it's not
It-
going to
it might
happen.
not
this
release
year.
this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
There's been like no fucking news on it except that it's like in development.
All right.
And
Alright.
FromSoft likes to take their time with their stuff, so
I panicked. I need to start building more of a watch list while you guys are picking.
Oh, wait, I have a question. Can
Sure.
more than one person pick the same game for a counter pick?
I think so.
All right.
Let me check the The frequently asked.
It's like
question.
if I
Oh, never mind,
immediately
it's my
use my
turn.
counter pick on Elden Ring DLC, does that mean no one else can pick it?
All right.
Your-
Let's see.
Your
Shut
boys,
up.
your boys locked in Pony Island too.
Oh, I still need to play the first one. I did buy it when it was like 70 cents, but I haven't played it yet.
Hell yeah, my man doesn't miss though. Every game he's ever released has been like a 9 out of 10.
Okay, so we're already halfway through our picks.
We are.
Ah, yeah, you stupid bitch. I knew you were gonna. I knew Plucky Squire was gonna be one that was gonna.
That was going to be my next pick. That was
Well,
100%.
fair is fair, Troy.
Well, there's also still a chance that doesn't even come out this year.
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to also like update my side list with the ones that are like getting removed.
The reason I went with Rise of the Ronin is I know factually it's coming out in like 2 months, and like my other 2 games, I do not feel great about at all. So like I needed some insurance.
This is oof. Oh my god, no, I don't want to pick that. There's a game I really wants to pick, but my god, I would be stupid to pick it.
It's okay, Troy. You can pick Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
Oh, man, I can't pick that. Actually, that goes in the flex.
So we can't pick another flex game, right? Or something.
No,
like
I just
categorized in flex?
so now that all of us have picked a flex, I'm just gonna say I tried to pick Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It will not let me.
Well, that's
it's 'cause
because
Matt
I
already
have it
picked
on my list.
Oh, is that why? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Matt's pick 1.
oh, dude, I'm terrible at this game. Well, the thing is, the watch list should be removing games that have already been picked. Like,
It says on the side what the availability is on them.
does it?
It should.
Yeah.
Not
it
for
does.
me.
Not for me.
I'm the only one who can't see it.
This is so stupid. There's absolutely no way this is ever gonna come out.
It all comes out in the wash.
Wolf Among Us 2.
Oh, man, my watch list is getting so small. Everything is taken.
That is a bold pick.
That is so, in my mind, so stupid.
I
but
mean, it was announced like 5 years ago.
yeah, and it's like a company that already died once.
Yeah.
It could very easily die again.
We got one more pick from Troy.
Yeah.
I don't know, Suicide Squad's looking pretty open.
Fuck me. All right.
Ooh.
Little Nightmares 3, alright.
Yeah.
The last ones have done pretty good, so
Yeah, I mean, those are really highly rated games. But the thing is, there's not really a release date, I don't think, attached to it.
I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
it says 2024 estimated. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Pepper Grinder. I knew that was gonna get that one.
I'm betting it all on the indies. And, the 2 heavy hitters I picked.
Well-
Indies do, on average, get higher scores regardless. Like,
And that's also what's hard is because I know some of the ones I definitely want might not be on your and Tanner's radar, but they're going to be on Matt's radar. So that's also what I'm having to play against, which is why I need to draft this now. And I took Anton Blast.
Oh, man, Anton Blast might come out this year. You're right.
I think it will. And it's definitely one that you would take. And so I needed to snatch that up while I could.
Alright, I need to pick something else that I feel confident, or at least better about, potentially coming out in 2024.
I'm surprised that Anton Blast went into the regular slot where I feel like it should have gone into the new game.
It
Or-
is kind of a spiritual successor
To
to
Anton Ball?
Sure.
Is that why? I guess,
Probably
maybe.
it. I could also override the game tag if we really think that that's a
No,
new game franchise.
I just... Oh, you bitch. Oh, that was going to be like one of my next ones was Visions
my,
of Mana.
My next pick is Visions of Mana, which I'm very much looking forward to.
And your 5th pick.
Yeah, it's your turn again. Man, this is gonna be over in no time.
Oh yeah. You see, Tanner would be picking his games a little bit faster if he had him some Magic Mind.
That is true. It helps you focus. It's full of the B12, the cordyceps.
I've never been gifted with Magic Mind, so I don't know. There is a Sprouts 2 blocks away from my house, though, so I can walk over there and give her a try. Or if I happen to know somebody with the discount code, maybe I could get it better online.
Well, let me tell you this, Tanner. Only this January can you gear up to crush your 2024 New Year's resolutions fully focused. You get 1 month for free when you're subscribing for 3 months at www.magicmind.com/Jan, Jan, nothing to play. And you can use my code, nothing to play, and that's an extra 20% off, which gets you up to 75% off. It only lasts until the end of January, though, so hurry up before it goes away.
Now you got to make sure you put all that graphic on the screen of like, here's the URL.
Like, this is what it looks like, and here's me. Boom!
And then here's where Tanner picks his 5th game.
Here's where Tanner takes another one off my fucking list.
I'm gonna roll another one with the new game franchises here. I'm going with Black Myth Wukong.
Okay, all right.
Which was also popular at the recent showcase.
AKA the trailer showcase.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know how risky
I'm dreading whatever Justin picks next.
Dude, it's hard. Like, it's so hard, but yeah, I just a lot of my ones, it's like I really just want to like lock it in before it gets taken by Matt. So
Matt, do you know how many drops we get?
Drafting
we get 1 drop of a game that's unreleased. So like it's going to come out this
that's
year.
the criteria. Oh
yeah.
Damn it, man! I gotta stop gearing up on my
And if a game isn't going to come out this year, for sure it's not, you can drop it. I believe.
All right, I was gonna say like if it's like announced that like Silksong for sure is not. I mean, not that they ever would do that, but if it's like for sure they say like 2027, then I can drop it in like even in December if I wanted to.
I want to pick this. It's been on my list. Let's see what else do I got.
Man, it's been a little cutthroat.
Man, I've already taken up 2 of my new game franchise slots, and like there was one that I really wanted to get for that.
All right,
but now I don't want to use it because I only have 2 more slots for the rest of the year.
I am finally gonna pick a new game slot. I feel I need to.
I think Prince of Persia is gonna do good.
Legitimately excited for, and it has a date, and it's soon, so I don't feel bad.
Pacific Drive.
I think it'll do very well. And it is my turn. So it's 6 games and counter pick, or the counter pick is the all right. What is my last pick? My last pick.
Now that you're bringing that up, I'm looking at everyone else's list to see what I do want to counter pick.
Yeah, man, this is actually rough. This is rough. And there's like things I kind of wish I would have put in my flex, honestly, that I messed up. I'm going to do it just for fun. Just for fun.
No, don't do it, Troy.
Let's go.
No,
Let's go.
Man, I found everyone's counter pick.
Let's go. Watch, it's gonna end up being amazing. The delay of 5 months was worth it.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna kill me. I'm in last place for sure.
Troy's like, God, I pray that it gets delayed and doesn't come out this year.
Yes, that never release it.
Can I draft this? Does it let me draft this?
Yeah, you drop things already.
Ooh, all right.
Damn it, that was also on my short list. Hey, that should have been in the flex category.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick it. Is that's a
Yeah,
flex.
same.
I was looking at it and I was like, this does say remake. Why
So-
can I?
I want to say when you hover over the flex thing, it specifically says that like I think only one can go there, and then once that spot's filled, it just defaults into one of the other spots.
Oh,
it
then
fits
I would
into.
have. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that, or I
Yeah,
would have picked other stuff.
I didn't know either. I just went and
Um,
tried to do it.
But
Well,
I'm
better to
picking
ask
some
for forgiveness
Dragon's
than
Dogma
permission.
2.
Ain't that the way? Also, there's a big chance that that's not coming out this year.
Man, I'm gonna fill up my watch list with things I'm gonna fill immediately.
Oh, you picked Dragon Dogma?
Yeah, just because I know there's people that still play the first one today. So
I might
never heard of
counterpick
it.
that.
Over-
Okay.
bullshit, you're picking that over fucking Suicide Squad.
Well, only two of us can pick Suicide Squad.
Oh,
They-
really, dude? Is there like
I don't know. I don't.
does the
know.
order like yeah? Will there be an actual order in which
If
Oh,
there
to
is an
counterpick?
order, then
Can I-
Tanner's 100% going for
Can
it.
I counter my own pick?
I don't know if that's the case.
Bet against yourself.
Yeah, hedge my bets.
Yeah.
It's
Does
gonna come out
anybody
to an
remember
odd
that
roll,
the recent leak from Insomniac? Do we know when Wolverine's coming out?
That's
Man,
not
it sure would
coming
be
out.
nice if I could know that information. That'd be insider information, Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not coming out until at least 2025.
Well, they made an announcement too that they said for sure Wolverine is coming out, whatever the date was on the leak, but I'm pretty sure nothing else will. Like, I don't think we're gonna get the Venom game now, or it's gonna be pushed back, or rechanged into something else. And I don't think we're gonna get like they're reconsidering a lot of stuff because the Wolverine game coming out like really fucks with them apparently.
Well, I
the
just
hat in
assumed it was
general.
early footage. It didn't look like it was ready to come out this year.
Yeah, but a lot of
But
people
I
are
don't know.
stupid and don't know that. And then the demo was something you like that happens. That happens to games, and they're just crucified for life. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm dumb as fuck, but I'm gonna use up my last draft pick on a third new game franchise because it's one that I wanted earlier and I wasted it for nothing. So, and another one that very well could not come out this year.
It's barely January, and you're just using all your new games.
Rolling it, dude. I'm rolling it.
Roll Tide.
I don't know what else to pick. Like my whole watch list has been claimed, and it got claimed pretty early too. Okay. Let me do one more quick pass over of the top available, quote unquote. Mario vs. Donkey Kong obviously would give me a high amount of points because it was so
What?
beloved the
That's
first time around.
Tanner's like, surely this is the year Metroid Prime 4 comes out.
Pick it. Pick it.
I
Tanner.
almost did.
Surprised that Justin didn't get the Braid Anniversary Edition.
Dude, that
Really?
was
Really? No one's gonna pick Tekken 8?
I mean, it probably will score high. I just don't understand the appeal.
honestly what's
Okay.
funny is Braid Anniversary Edition is the last one that was in my top picks category, but I chose Dragon's Dogma 2 over it just because.
All right, I'm going from the heart, fellas, and I'm gonna do another new game franchise pick. The last thing available on my watch list, and probably high probability it doesn't release, but that just means I get to wait. You said there's only one drop.
What?
Yeah.
What?
One drop if the game's not released.
Yes.
Fuck.
If it's going to release, you get to drop one game.
Okay. 'Cause I have several games that I'm not confident are coming out this year.
And you cannot
Yeah.
drop you can't be like, oh, this is a bomb, I'm dropping it.
No, you can't. Once the game comes out and it gets review scores, you are locked.
What if 3 of my games get pushed to next year? I can only drop one of them?
You fucked.
Okay.
So here's my thing, actually. When I was looking over the scores, how does not being released work?
The 0
it's-
points, I
Well,
assume?
yeah, but that seems like actually a good thing. Because if you get a score lower than 70, it starts becoming negative points. Like if Suicide Squad comes out and it's like 30, that's like minus fucking 60 points for me. So it would be better to get a game that doesn't release than a game that's shittily reviewed.
Yeah, it does look like it's zeroed because I'm based off of the thing that they're saying, Halo Infinite getting delayed. That just counts as 0.
Ah, yes, as
didn't know-
Miyamoto-san once said, a delayed game.
I didn't know about the negative points thing. Okay. that's
Yeah,
good.
you get negative points if something's reviewed badly.
All right, good to know. All right, I won't prolong this anymore. I will make my pick from the heart. My pick very well probably won't come out this year, but whatever. My pick is the Haunted Chocolatier, which is the new game from the studio that made,
That did Stardew Valley.
That's correct, yeah.
Oh, it's that game.
Yeah.
My counter pick. All right, let's see.
Oh, yep, we're drafting counter picks.
Oh, it goes in reverse. to
And
start
just
out.
so you know, you cannot counterpick your own games.
What a shame.
What
It is also a
game
shame that I'm up next for counterpicking.
is lightly not helming out. Well, actually, okay, so I have a question before I do this. Is, like, do you get points for counterpicking a game that doesn't come out? Because they get 0. So how
Or
much
0.
do you get?
Or
Because
0.
or is it better for me to counterpick a game that's going to do bad so I get points on their negative points?
It is better to counterpick a game that you think is going to do bad. If the game does not come out, you get no points. Just like the person who picked the game.
This is rough. All right, I know what I'm going with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
I think that was out of the options very smart because Prince of Persia, a new Prince of Persia is such a wild gamble.
It should come as no surprise to what I'm doing.
And we're doing counters for negative scores, not
Yes, we want
non-releases.
we want getting negative scores on the game.
Okay, but non-releases isn't a thing. We're not betting on that. We're betting on
If you pick a game that's not going to release, it's worth 0.
Oh, dude. So apparently once it's picked, you can't. It's just a one and done. Like, I don't even have the option for Suicide Squad.
Shame.
What happens if I drop Suicide Squad?
I still get the points.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that makes it even harder.
But that's your one drop for the year.
Yeah. I mean, probably worth it.
Probably.
My entire list is a gamble. I have 2 games that likely won't come out. Something that might get torched by internet trolls, and Little Nightmares 3.
Well, the trolls don't matter. It's just official critics.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Still Last of Us 2 Remastered might not get rate scores, depending, you know? I don't think it was an amazing game myself. I just figure people fucking love it.
I picked Wolf Among Us 2 as my counter pick.
I see. Personally being targeted, I see.
Well,
I have 2. I wonder, like, do I get extra points if there's a counter pit on me and it does rate?
That would be excellent if that was the case. It's like, let me see. I actually want to see that.
Okay, so it's tough because at this point I don't see any games that I expect to potentially not be good. But also, to be fair, I don't know what most of these games are that are remaining for me to choose from. So I'm going to go with a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater because there's no Kojima, so fuck Konami.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
That's a solid pick.
Dude, Tanner's gonna like start a campaign that's like hashtag fuck Konami like right before the game comes out to try and tank review scores.
I figured out a few more things about scoring for the games.
Okay.
As soon as the game comes out, you're locked in. Scores for the games, it goes all the way till the end of the year, and that's whenever critic scores are locked
Oh, so it ain't come out, and it might say like, "Oh, it's 80s," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, we're doing okay." And then by the end of the year, the critics could go lower, and
Or
I'm like,
up.
"But," or up, yeah.
Up, 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 nowhere but.
So you're telling me that Suicide Squad will come out, it'll get bombed, and then there will be several patches and free DLC, and so its score will go up by December. We got a strategy, boys.
So I don't know what they're using for this, but projected points wise, the game predicts Matt winning the competition, followed by me, and then Justin, and then Troy.
Yeah, man,
wa-
picking Suicide Squad really tanked your
I,
fucking
I want to
score.
see the individual, like, is it possible for me to see like the individual projected on a map or no?
Yeah, it's based off of, I think, the little points on the side.
Oh yeah, if you click details, it shows you your details and the projected points, like the loss.
Oh, I see.
It-
Yeah. So
Man, only 2 of my games have actual release dates.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, Justin only has 1.
wow, man. So Wolf Among Us 2, they have projected points at 2.8. It's almost as low as Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's because they don't think it's coming out.
But yeah, so we've got, if we want to bid on any games, we're able to do that. So
All right.
I'm gonna wait because I already used most of my picks on games I'm not super confident in, and so the year is young. I'm gonna wait
Let me
Yes,
and
see.
bid on shit later.
It is January 3rd, to be precise.
I'm gonna bid
So
on
the year
that,
has just started.
I'm gonna
Well,
bid
what
on
games-
that Metroid Prime 4 Switch 2 launch title.
oh yeah, for sure it's gonna happen.
Q3 2024, baby.
My bids, make a bid. Oh, you can make a counter bid as well.
Yes. All kinds of fun stuff. Oh, and it shows all of our things that we bidded for in the Discord as well.
Yep. That's where I was getting the information from, was Discord, when people
Nice,
selected it.
nice.
Oh, cool. I was wondering what all those pings were. I was like, everybody's here. We know Brandon's not
Yeah, I was wondering
on the
myself.
channel.
Very exciting. I think this is going to be fun.
Well, all right. Thank you everyone for tuning in to the first draft.
Wait, should we go through everybody's list one more time? So,
Oh, we might as well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do
you know
that.
what? Yeah, let's pat. So you know what, Tanner, since you got to pick first, why don't you start us off with your list?
So my list is for regular games. I use number 1 pick on Hades 2. I also have Visions of Mana, and then jumping all the way down to new game franchises. So these are first time games, not sequels or remakes to anything. I have a game called Rise of the Ronin, just a samurai game, comes out in a couple months. I got Black Myth Wukong, which is like the Chinese monkey, like From Software-esque game that was showcased off.
Troy's going to love it.
Yeah. Haunted Chocolatier, new game from the developers of Stardew Valley, so you know that bitch is going to slap. In the flex category, I have Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, fingers crossed that releases. And then for my counter pick, I put it on Matt's pick of Metal Gear Solid 3. Well, it's supposed to be 3, but there's a diamond.
Delta. It's a Delta.
Oh, yeah. So, which is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 without Kojima Productions. So, fuck them.
Diamond, but it's also a triangle.
Metal Gear Solid Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, there we go. Dick
Full
Diamond and
circle.
Pussy Pearl. So for mine, I got some Senua Saga Hellblade 2, Pony Island 2, Anton Blast, which is a Wario Land like, World of Goo 2, and Dragon's Dogma 2. Damn, I didn't realize I have almost all 2s except for Anton Blast.
Including your counter
Which
pick
Anton
and your
Blast-
flex.
Yep. And
Is a sequel though, right?
my
It pretty much is.
my flex is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which is the second Paper Mario game. And my counter pick was The Wolf Among Us 2. Matthew?
All right, for Nintendo Make Games this year, we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is going to be a cool little Metroidvania game. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which I'm not confident is going to come out. For the new game slots, I've got the Plucky Squire and Pepper Grinder. In my flex slot, I've got Persona 3 Reloaded. And then I'm counterpicking Troy's Suicide Squad, which definitely isn't going to get dropped shortly.
Yes. So actually, I don't know. I might go through my list and then I have a question. So my list is Hollow Knight Silksong, which will definitely come out. The Wolf Among Us 2, which will definitely come out. Little Nightmares 3, that I'm pretty sure the release date is 2024 parentheses estimated. Suicide Squad Hill the Justice League, which is going to come out.
You're praying it doesn't, though.
The thing is, out of all my games so far, that's the one that definitely is a game. For
it's
my
the most game.
Yeah. For my new game franchises, I have the indie game Pacific Drive. My flex
dope.
is The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. And then my counter pick is Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is Matt's pick. Now my question is, why isn't Suicide Squad Hill the Justice League a new game franchise?
I mean, probably for the same reason that, like, let's see.
It's technically in the Arkham canon.
Yeah, it's the same
Are
thing.
we
Like,
gonna come back to what franchises and and sequels really mean?
I'm like
like
nope.
Anton Blast is nope.
I don't know, man. There's some good questions out there.
It's a sequel to Arkham Knight.
God, I hope not.
Apparently, it's in the same universe and the same stuff has happened. So, which is disgusting.
I think this might.
So they're gonna kill Bruce Wayne right after Kevin Conroy died.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, it actually is pretty sad that the last thing Kevin Conroy's ever voiced Batman for will be this video game.
Well, they're gonna re-release. What was the Warner Brothers like Smash Bros game? They're re-releasing that finally this year. Multiverses.
I was like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Yeah. Which was fun. I enjoyed it, but they randomly took it away like a year ago. And they're like, we'll give it back to you guys sometime.
What was the PlayStation one? Didn't they have a PlayStation
All-Star
Smash?
Brawls?
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, it came out like on the PS3.
Oh,
or wait, no. He was talking about the Nickelodeon one. It was All-Star something, like the PlayStation one.
It was just like PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah, it was called PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody played it. I know I didn't.
I played a little bit of it.
I had it. Yeah, as I'm a Sony simp.
I also find it funny that both me and Troy got counterpicked.
Yeah, only us. Only us.
Oh,
I had a lot of things.
It says that they're the most threatened by us. All right.
I should have counterpicked Hades because I know that's not coming out.
But then you wouldn't get any points.
You're right.
Yeah, that actually is a really fun mechanic. It's worth noting, and I know we're about to hit the hour, so I need to, in standard Nothing to Play podcast rules, we have to go over an hour no matter what we're doing. So I'm gonna, just talk a little bit. No, for real though, 70 points is like pretty high. I've seen games that I liked that were under 70 points that were like considered good, but they'll get like a 6.1 because of, what it's not original enough or this or that. So I think that like the scores are not all going to be 90 to 100.
Oh, I don't think so either.
No, I'm definitely excited to see how everything shakes out, and we'll probably be getting like another Nintendo Direct or whatever in like a couple months, and that'll drop a bunch of new stuff. And then we have like the Summer Games Fest and Day of the Devs and a bunch of other stuff coming down the line in the months.
And depending on how well we like all these rules, we can also make it a little bit more challenging next year and make it so maybe we can't drop any games that aren't going to come out or something like that. So
Yeah.
Damn, I do like too that it shows you the ones that actually do have like dates for the most part. It does show you the actual like upcoming release dates and like who has them.
Yeah, Matt's got Matt and Troy both have like 3 fucking games coming out in the first like 6 weeks of this contest.
That's part of the reason why I picked some of those. Was I knew for sure they were coming out.
Get on the board early.
Yeah. And then you also have a year of,
Part of me is kicking myself for not picking Final Fantasy with that first pick.
Yeah, that was a bold choice, dude. You came out the gate with Hades, which God knows if that's even coming out this
honestly,
year.
I was shocked by that.
Yeah, it
Like,
was dumb. I didn't expect to get the first pick. I didn't want the first pick. I hoped I got any pick besides the first one.
Yeah, honestly, I was torn between Final Fantasy as my first pick and Paper Mario, and I knew I had to get Paper Mario before Matt picked it.
I don't think he was going to pick that over Final Fantasy.
No, I would have actually picked Silksong.
You had the opportunity to pick Silksong.
Yeah, I was last.
You didn't.
I wasn't going to not pick Final Fantasy. Idiot would not pick Final Fantasy.
Just leaving points on the board, Tanner.
Yeah.
The truth comes out.
It's free points.
It's what Bean Dip would have wanted.
He wouldn't have wanted anything because he wouldn't have known what 90% of these games are.
You're right. But yes, anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening to this, and we'll keep some updates maybe like in the future once people get some points on the board and get some twists and turns. And always make sure every month you change your air filter. Like, that's really good for your air conditioner. I know that doesn't really matter for people in Washington, California, but Arizona, every year in the summer, a lot of air conditioners break down because people don't change their filters enough.
Are you being sponsored by Air
See you later,
Filters now,
everybody.
too?